In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to convey. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. In linguistics, we have commenced the chapter that is known as translation studies. In translation studies, I told you about the definition of translation, literal translation, sense for sense translation, word for word translation, strategies in translation, faithful translation. Today, I'm going to teach you another interesting perspective in translation, and it is loss and gain in translation. Listeners and audience, loss in translation means whenever a translator he conveys and transmits the message of the source text into the target text, but the intended meaning is not conveyed. The exact meaning is not conveyed, or some part of the original text is not exactly conveyed. So this condition is known as loss in translation. For example, here we have the word of the Arabic language, Masha Allah. Now, if I translate this into English in this way, if Allah wills. Now, here the intended meaning is conveyed. There is no loss in translation. However, instead of if Allah wills, if I say, hopefully. So now, there is actually loss of translation or loss in translation because here the intended meaning is not conveyed. Now the question is arising that why loss in translation takes place. Answer to this question is there are various reasons because of the loss of the translation. One is because of culture. Second, because there is no sometimes there is no equivalent word for that phrase, for that sentence, or even for that word. And sometimes because of linguistic reason and structure as well. Now, second, we have gain in translation. Gain in translation means whenever the translator adds something with the translation in order to clarify and clear the concept of the reader. Such kind of condition is known as gain in translation. For example, the original, the source text is उसका दिल पत्थर का है. Now I am translating this literally. So if I am translating it literally, definitely the intended meaning will not be conveyed. Like for example, I say, he has a heart of stone. Yes, it is translated, but here I am writing inside in it, very cruel man. He is a very cruel man. So now, this is actually gain in translation because the intended meaning is conveyed. I am adding something in brackets that the intended meaning is conveyed. Such process, such condition is known as the gain in translation. So to add something with the translation in order to clear the concept of the readers, listeners, or to convey the message to be clear for others, this is called gain in translation. So hope that this topic is clear to you. Thank you.